As many of you students know of Black Hawk, let us introduce him in this video as more of a general character, of which we will not pertain to the historical individual and tribe. Let's begin. Black Hawk was a Native American man affected by the arrival of the European settlers and eventual establishment of a nation, the United States. Throughout history, because of both parties of Europeans and now Americans, Native Americans have been adversely affected and endangered through how these individuals aggressively moved for land. Native Americans could no longer outnumber outsiders due to the numerous deaths of the Native Americans on the scale of genocide. Genocide is the systematic destruction of all or part of a race, ethnic group, or religious group. With the deaths and scattered tribes of the Native Americans, much culture and ways of life were lost and forgotten. Additionally, because of U.S. influences, parts of Native American lifestyles were shunned, assisting in the destruction of a culture. As you may see now, Black Hawk is starting to become a one-of-a-kind. Eventually, Native Americans started to revitalize their lifestyles, and many forms of culture sprouted from Pan-Indianism movements. Pan-Indianism is the philosophy and movement of promoting unity among different Native American groups, creating new culture, or reviving a culture aspect. With culture resurging back into what was left of the small populations of Native Americans, more disasters were looming to break the culture once again. If you were Black Hawk living in the 1830s, this would be a difficult time. When people find valuable resources in Native American lands, they pay adversely. This time around, Andrew Jackson signed to move tribes and individuals like Black Hawk out of their homes in the Southeast. This became to be known as the Indian Removal Act. The Indian Removal Act is a law passed by Congress moving Indian tribes in the southern United States into the western territories. The Indians now lived in places called reservations. A reservation is the land or area managed by Native American tribes under U.S. supervision. To ensure the Native Americans complied with their living situations and to, in some circumstances, accommodate them, the Bureau of Indian Affairs was created. The Bureau of Indian Affairs is an agency of the federal government responsible for administration and management of Native American reservations. As you can see now, Black Hawk has lived a harsh life. Many Native Americans are born into a harsh life because of some of these policies and events. Think about what this means for Native Americans today, those that still exist.